So more RAM is not more performance. I think it's different for when you're playing with like distance horizons and like massive render distances, then I know, especially when you're like pre-rendering chunks, then I know you have to get your RAM up. But I think that's a different story. I think that counts as like big mod packs then. Okay, but let's figure that out real quick. I quickly gonna look at. Yeah. Also, I like updated my sodium version for the Achievement Tour Challenge. And Nvidium doesn't support it anymore, so we don't have Nvidium in it anymore. Dude, this song's sick. Chill. Dude, your awareness is so next level. Wow, how do you even see that guy? Yeah, no, you can hear him. That was very strong, like, auditive sense. Yeah, that you heard him so early. But yeah, when you told me, like, I was sure I heard him as well. But if you hadn't told me, I don't think I would have noticed. That's insane. No, at this point, I'm not talking about luck at all. All right, let's quickly figure out the achievement or challenge thing then. Oh wait, I should. No, not open it up yet. Oh, I'm not good enough either. Which is why I've stepped away from like anything competitive. Yeah, I just opened up the achievement or challenge, but I need to close it again. I'll switch my fist count to be here. Yeah, you guys can see 7.7 million is where we're at. And yeah, it's already at 30 gigs. I've allocated 39 gigs. And you can just see how it's coning up. Yeah, okay, right now it's saving. Yeah, it uses 30 gigs in the task manager, but only 20 in-game. Like, why is there such a big discrepancy? That's another thing, I guess. Massive discrepancy. Okay, but yeah. What if I lower it now? But I really gotta do some extension. Yeah, now it just jumped to 37 gigs because it's saving. I gotta do some extensive testing on this. Just see what happens, yeah. But then I really gotta keep an eye on it. Okay, let's try that. Bro, 8! I'm like freaking taking a fifth of what I had. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah. I've not really touched it because I'm just scared it becomes unstable. I should take a backup before that, though. No harm trying. I'm kind of scared though. I will take a backup. So I'll take a bit. But yeah, it's on my other SSD now. So this is the chunk where the nether portal is, and these are the 4 nether corners. This is the region where the nether portal is, and these are the 4 nether corner regions. So this I should be able to delete. Same story here. Alright, good. I'm copying this over. 2025. What is today's date? Oh, 0802. Copy it in here. Yeah, you guys can see how consistently I've been keeping the backups. There's more backups I've done, but I only kept like every 10 days, roughly. All the way back. November 2024 is when we first got the backups, and we're already freaking 9 months later. Dude. Okay, I'll leave this running a little bit. We'll experiment with it after that. How much storage is it taken up? It's like 27 gigs per folder. Let's see how much this is currently. Yeah, we'll let this load. Oh, did I just open it back up? Wait, what? Oh, I've attached achievement to a challenge down there. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Yeah, and see, because this is on my SSD on the other one, there's literally only the achievement to a challenge here. Let's put this here. Edit instance. Where is it? Settings. Memory. I like to go with like the predefined numbers that they have. Some going on like this. Oh yeah, here I never bothered going dark mode. Wait, for Prism I also... No, Prism I did dark mode. I don't even know if there's a dark mode. I didn't find it immediately. Yeah, here I kind of got used to it. And it's not usually a window I look at. I don't know, because I just opened the cheat inventory challenge through the desktop immediately. No, I'll go with 10 gigs. I'll go with 10 gigs. I don't even know why there's a minimum memory allocation. Okay, I'll go with 10, 1, 12. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't. I'm not gonna enter the world while it's open. Yeah, we're already over 600 gigs here. What, mid? $249 days of playtime on a single instance. User interface. Colors, dark. Icons, default. Yo, that's better. Never bothered about that. Yeah, 799 gigs. That's pretty cool. Yeah, gotta love storage. 800 gigs is still free. So this is my new, or sort of new SSD. This is a separate. No, these two are together. These are like the same hard drive. This one is separate. This is the other SSD. Yeah, I have good amount of storage. But dude, like 16 terabyte hard drives are so cheap nowadays. Like I didn't pay more than like 120 bucks for the 16 terabytes. Like it's actually no, it's a good investment. It's a good investment. And anyone should make sure to like back up stuff if you have like important files. No, they're much cheaper. Nowadays I've even seen 24 terabytes 24 terabyte Seagate hard drives already. Like storage is going crazy. There's no way you're paying that much for an HDD. Maybe if you're going for like 4 8 terabyte SSDs, I think those are a thing already. Those are expensive. Those are expensive. I don't know. HDDs, I don't think so. $16 terabyte HDD. Yeah, I mean you shouldn't look at the first one. Okay, sure. The first one is 300. Okay, 14 terabytes for 114. Okay, I guess they're a little more expensive than I thought, so no, you're right, but yeah, okay. 240 upwards. Yeah, okay, I was lying, sorry. Yeah, okay, around 240. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Whatever. Okay, curious to see what happens. I can close this. I can unpin that. I'll already get my programming stuff ready. See if we can fix some things. I'll go here. There's definitely some stuff I still need to fix. But you guys can see, I have now updated all the files to, you guys can see it kind of above my face cam, to the .cpp. So instead of .c, I'm now on .cpp, which is a C++. So everything is kind of updated to C++. You can see certain things that are like exclusive C are wrapped in this. I'm not gonna go into the technicals, but most of the code is still the same. But it works for the C++, which is pretty cool. 178, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to scare you, Noah, but I wanna see if I can get a release finished today, actually. It's a bit ambitious, because I have like 3 more hours until I have to like end the stream, but I wanna continue tracker development, yeah. Alright, this is nearly done. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to scare you. Which is probably why I'm just not gonna explain too much and just gonna lock in on the code. Yeah, like I'm just gonna lock in and see if I can make some progress. Because currently we're still running into errors. Yeah. A lot of ImGUI errors. Those all fixed now. And then I can hopefully show you guys something cool that has to do with... where is it? With this, the demo window. I really want to show you guys this. I really want to show you guys this. But we have to get there again. I kind of broke it a little bit. But we're now going to fix it, and then I have some cool ideas. But this might actually all work. Yeah, no worries, Noah. I'll be live for a while. Because I'm not going to sleep. Because I can sleep the entire day tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So, basically, yeah, you can see, for example, this stuff doesn't work. Because here I was trying to get this ImGUI thing working for both the tracker and the overlay window. Wait, maybe, do I still have it? Wait, where am I going? Let's go here. Do I still have it? No, I don't have it anymore. Dang it. Okay, whatever. That would been crazy. Alright, the file transfer went through. Let's throw the expansion disk out. Okay. That means backup is complete. I'll now go in, see what happens. Activate the hotkey as well. Like, if it just runs for the next hour, I'll be fine. Okay, now I'm very curious to see how this is going to affect things. We're down to 10 gigs. Will this just magically fix, or will it just, like, horribly crash? Will it just horribly crash, or will it work? Yeah, it's immediately up to the 10 gigs. And the game is not responding. I don't think this is very great. And it crashed. Yep. I just don't think you can force it down like that. Like, this is exactly what I expected to happen, which is why I backed everything up. Because you can't just force it to use a quarter of what it used before. There is something wrong with my world. I think it's mainly related to the data packs. Well, I know... You know, I've been getting this issue with... some unknown loot table stuff, which I'm pretty sure this has to do with data packs. This has to be data pack stuff. These render thread warnings. Yep, and it crashed again. Out of memory error, Trevor heap space. Yeah, like this is stupid. I don't think I'm gonna bother about this until network attached storage that has like what SSD? What? No, that's crazy. No, hear me out. I'm not gonna bother about this. I'm scared this crashed something. No, okay, the advancement and everything is still here. Okay. Because usually when it crashes, it just resets. Yeah, I don't think this works. Especially because I'm literally gonna be gone in like 4 hours. I don't think it's appropriate messing around with this now. I'll take more time when I actually have it. So I'll go back up to where I know it's stable. I'll leave it run for the week. And, because, like, why change it now when I can just have it running and I'll worry about it once we come back? Because I think partly the issue is my hard coordinates in general. So I think I'll just leave it run. Because I'm not gonna waste time on it now. Yeah, I think it makes more sense to mess around with it when the coordinates are lower, when the game is just not dealing with millions of numbers. But yeah, one of the big parts is, like, you can already see the CPU usage is so much lower. Yeah. It needs like 25 gigs to even load the world. So I need a minimum of like 25 to even get into the world. Okay, check the advancements. They're all here. Stats. Yeah. Yeah, we're already up to 31. I think the main issue, and I've mentioned this, the main issue, once we start writing, you should be able to see it. Okay, yeah, those are all here. Let's start it. Yeah, can't keep up, server overloaded. 404 ticks behind. But yeah, I think the main issues stem from the data packs. And as you can see, NVIDIA is disabled now. I've removed that. I think the rest should be fine. And I've updated, Iris is updated, and Sodium is updated, which made NVIDIA incompatible. NVIDIA does go up to like 1.21.1, but isn't compatible with this specific Sodium version. Yeah, and now we're already on 38 gigs. 39. Right, and now it's gonna start walking. It's gonna wait until it has saved. Can't keep up. Yeah. But now it should be good. Yeah, it's using the full 40. Am I precise enough on the angle? No, I'm not. Look down a little bit. I still can't believe I looked at an Enderman. I must have. I don't know how I took damage otherwise. Yeah, and usually there's this message of like, unknown entity, whatever. It's weird. Oh. Okay. I'll just leave this running now. No, I've seen an Enderman up here, and it's fire damage. I mean, I explained it. When Endermen accidentally get poured on by lava, they teleport away, and then I have a chance to teleport up here. That's the only way. I've only seen Endermen up here that are burning. But I've seen Enderman up here, yeah. Obviously, it's never been on a screenshot or anything, but I've certainly seen Enderman up here, twice, I believe, and there must have been one that I actually looked at when I was not paying attention, because I don't know how else I would have been down to 2 hearts. That could have very much killed me, yeah, very much could have. I was 1 hit away from that. That is hella scary, because currently with how the script is set up, it actually waits 30 seconds where I'm just standing still. So it must have been within those 30 seconds where I was standing still that I got 2 hits, I think? 2 or 3 hits. And then I started working again. The first time? Is that a reference to the SMP? That was fun. Alright, you can see... You can see this. Alright, let's see if we can fix it. Let's see. So we're gonna use SDL for the rendering again. Why are we doing it like that? Include SDL.h. We can include SDL3 image slash SDL image, and then we include the text rendering as well. So this is going to be for text rendering solely for the overlay window, for the stream animated overlay window. We're going to use these. And we're using this for most of the stuff. This is the powerful stuff that makes the tracker be like more of a game. Well, you can see the SDL3. This stuff is kind of linked. NGM specific members for camera state, yeah. Okay, let's go into... Gotta make sure I fix everything. Where's my MGUI? Tracker.h. Tracker.h. And right here we need for the font rendering. Yeah, we're gonna use imfont for that. We're gonna use TTF font. We're gonna use the Minecraft font. Obviously the tracker itself is gonna have the Minecraft font. Yep, include that. All right, perfect. Apparently it's not enough that it's in main. Oh, because it's commented out. Me stupid. And I don't need this anymore. Yeah, it just works. Because like main.h has this import. And so because here I have main.h, I have it. Okay, cool. Okay, Minecraft font we have. I want to have this below. Use by ImGUI, and this is used by SDL TTF. Okay. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Record render GUI. Here, everything should work. Yeah, you can see the mouse dragging. I'll have it with right click or middle mouse button. So that anything you do with the left click is gonna be like checking off stuff. So you don't accidentally check off by clicking. So the map is gonna use right click drag or middle click drag. Wait, I didn't even know that worked this way. That's cool. Yeah, and this specifically, this kind of double colon notation, that's C++ stuff. It's like the class and the method within the class. It's like a function. This is like a function within the bag of this. It's like a container and there's a function in that container. That's how you access it. And these kind of classes don't exist in raw C. Because, yeah, this is object-oriented programming now. I need to go to the overlay struct in overlay H and settings H. Overlay H. I'll keep the texture there. Diff font. Actually, I don't need that. For text on overlay window. SDLTTF. The same with the settings struct. Do we want to have it there? I'll put it, but I don't think I want that. Whatever. I'll make those changes again if I need to. It doesn't seem right to put that in the settings as well. Because I want the settings will be in the same window as the tracker. So instead of having the settings window being in a third window, it's going to be within the same window. That's the only way I think I can realize it. And it's also going to be more modern. Like, it's going to look cool if the settings are in the same window. Ooh, what kind of soup? That's hype. I don't need this. TGF font. To do is this needed? Settings window will be within tracker. This can go away. Oh, your microphone. I see. Epic. Show all necessary files are wrapped next to superprint. Tracker, overlay, settings, global, init. Tracker. Yeah, I know that for sure. Overlay. Yup. Settings. Yup. Global event handler. Where are we? Yup. And init. Yup. It's basically about these curly brackets that start up here. and end on here. Good. Hybrid approach. Okay. I just want to be able to get it working again, obviously. Initialize. Yes, exactly. Initialize MQI for the tracker window only. Keep TTF in it. Where do we have that? Where do I put that? From my original code. They're just lying. I never had that. Everything gets initialized. Initialize SDL TTF. Init. Do you want to rep anything in the if statement? What is the return value of this? True on success or false on failure? Okay. If it returns false on failure, so if not, not TTF init. I'm gonna do an fprintf. Good. We're gonna turn exit failure on that as well. Good, that should work. It should initialize it, and if it failed to initialize, it's gonna, yeah, crash the entire program, basically. But controlled. Okay. Check version. So this is the MQI stuff now. I don't want to have this anymore. This multi-viewport, that does not work. Or like, because this is where I went usually. MGUI. This is the official, like, GitHub of MGUI. It's a graphical user interface for C++ with minimal dependencies. Cool stuff, you know, like, it's amazing. And down here, there's this STL renderer 3 multi-viewports. And I was like, this is great. But the problem is, all of these files, like the latest, are like 10 months ago. And so they're not compatible with, like, sometimes updated yesterday. So yeah, the multi-viewport stuff, basically this thing supporting multiple windows, just does not work. Because the compatibility is just not that important, I guess. People don't use it. I don't know. I'm surprised, honestly. If it's not that big of a deal. Okay. That works. We create the context projector version. We do the nav enable keyboard. So just so we have keyboard controls. Integrate settings window into tracker window. Yeah, that's another to do I'm gonna keep. Get style. Do I need this? I don't care about this. Gonna keep this down here. So it's only going to initialize it for the tracker window itself at the tracker renderer. Good. And then here, we can keep the roto font. This is just going to be into the roto font. Uh-huh. Do I need this anymore? The Roboto font is solely going to be for the settings. Roboto font is for the settings window, settings inside the tracker. This is not relevant anymore. We're actually going the opposite way of removing it. We're actually using it now. Because I changed my mind and it makes a lot more sense. Do I still... need the Roboto font here? Move this. I'm never like immediately deleting something. I usually mark it as when it's removable. And then when I look over it and everything works, then I remove it. Okay. Then we go to when the game is running. And we actually have the 60 frame per second loop, which is already way up here, yeah. This is like making sure that it's 60 frames or whatever. Whatever the frame time will be, or whatever FPS you'll have. Event handling and data update logic. Yeah, we're right here. That would be the plan, Dogma. So yeah, next week Saturday, but like, it's gonna be probably 11 p.m. or something, like a 4-hour stream, probably quite late night. Depends on how long the bus ride is. I'll probably know better, by tomorrow, when I know like roughly how long it takes one way. But I should technically still get home on Saturday, and I'll immediately stream when I get back. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about it. Then we'll have a regular Sunday stream after that. Then it's gonna be again, well, more or less the regular gap until the Friday stream. So there's not gonna be a Wednesday stream because I'm gonna be in London. Maybe if I have Wi-Fi, I might stream from London actually. That is an option. I won't be able to stream from mobile data though. I'm not gonna have that much. The bus ride currently, from the info we've received, it's like from 5 a.m. to like 10 p.m. So it's gonna be like a solid 17 hours. Yikes. Yeah. We're going far up north. Will be interesting. But so the week that I'm gone now is gonna be the training camp, and after training camp, I'll get back home, I'll have the 2 streams, and then I'll be gone for like 3 days in London. I'll still have to see what I really want to do. I haven't planned too much. I'll have a lot of time like tomorrow, as well. I'll be planning a lot, I guess. That's one of my biggest concerns. Like I'll be away from home again for like a week, and I'm just like worried. Like I need to make sure I'm still productive in the evening somehow. Like, you know, I can't just sit there and do nothing or like watch YouTube the entire time. Like with the bike tour, it was different because I was like constantly working out, you know, like constantly going crazy on the bike for like 12 hours a day, grinding kilometers, and then you really need a rest at the end. But I don't feel like the days during the training camp are going to be like super tough. We'll have quite a lot of time in the evening. I just need to make sure I have like stuff to do on the phone. I'll probably watch a lot of like C++ tutorials, something like that. I just need to find something to do. Otherwise I'll go insane and lose so much progress. I don't know. Like the bike ride was really good because I had so much time to just think about my life. I had so much time to think about what I wanted to do in the future and stuff. Like that was really helpful. And during the bike ride, I was on the phone like max 5 minutes a day. That was really great. That was really great. But they're like worked. But I don't think I can make that work for another week. It's gonna be much harder to like empty my head. Okay, what am I thinking? I'm thinking we're here. Settings update, settings render. Yeah, these don't really do anything yet. These functions are gonna change completely, I guess. Yeah, because the best part about it is that the template builder that I want to make is gonna be much easier to make if I use the ImGUI for the settings window as well. So it's just a no-brainer at this point that I should do that. And then it will work. Then I have 2 windows. One will be controlled by the SDL solely. One will be controlled with ImGUI, and the ImGUI is going to be the tracker and the settings window, and that will just be brilliant. That will work. I'm like getting there. I'm like getting there. Okay, we define all the new frames. We start the frame. This tells what to render. This currently controls like how far we have zoomed and calculates the proper offsets of everything being displayed depending on the zoom level. Same thing with rendering the advancement backgrounds, interpolating the different stages. You guys will see. And drawing the text so far. Let's get back. With render GUI. Where do I have the render draw data? Oh wait, it's below. Okay. Oh yeah, because I do this twice. So now I'm not doing this for that anymore. The overlay render stays at the bottom. This is the stream overlay. This will have its own logic in there. We don't need this anymore. I am completely removing this. This was for the multi-view port. That didn't work. Overlay render. Um. But if a weird ordering here. We render. We draw. We draw the color on the tracker renderer. Then we clear the tracker renderer. So this basically draws the like background color. So this basically defines the color of the paper that we're using. This makes sure that nothing is on that paper. Basically erasing anything, any dirt on it or whatever. Thank you, Douglas, for the song quiz. This erases any dirt on it, basically. And then once the render is cleared, then we can start drawing the data on the renderer. And then, so you first basically write to a buffer. You first kind of imagine what you want to draw, and then you actually draw it. That's, I think, the best explanation I can give here. And then we have the overlay renderer independently. This is not needed anymore. Refund! A couple more refund on MT's ones. Okay, can also get a refund. Okay, I'll leave some. Okay. Hacking the mainframe, yep. Good. The MTUI shutdown is here. Wait, did I leave the demo window here? I in fact did. If settings open, settings render. I set a new to-do. Render. Settings window. But that's then gonna go here. Because this is the settings related stuff. Move this demo thing. But I really want to show this. That's why I'm going to leave this uncommented. Because this is going to be kind of cool. And it should work soon. Now loads the TTF font. Let's go back to tracker. Tracker freeze it. Tracker render GUI. Yeah, tracker render is completely empty. This is not needed. Actually, no, I'll leave it, whatever. Tracker. New. Yeah. Song requests will make them free again. Tracker new just needs the... Wait, after... Tracker init SDL succeeds. After tracker init SDL succeeds, initialize SDL TTF. I'm gonna say T Minecraft font is gonna be the TTF open font, resources fonts Minecraft TTF, but it's gonna be capital. We're gonna make it like 24. Then obviously, if this for whatever reason failed, so if it doesn't exist or something failed, then we print an error. Auto Minecraft font. We handle the error. We call tracker free immediately. Still, wait, is there TTF get? No, there's no TTF get error, so it's a still get error, right? Yeah, call STL get error from information. Okay, makes sense. Good. Tracker frame. If T Minecraft font. Then we do TTF close font. This is just to make sure the same thing as with Minecraft doesn't happen, that memory starts accumulating like crazy. We are making sure that all the memory that we create during runtime while the program is running, all that memory is being freed completely, so it doesn't start going up like crazy. Rest of the free logic sounds good. So here we're destroying all the textures, blah blah. It's good and very important to do that. Tracker renders empty. Tracker render. We're gonna make sure that's still used, so my compiler doesn't complain. So we're still using the variables, but this is not grayed out, but they're basically not doing anything. Tracker render GUI. Need to modify anything here? Return this. Vec display size. Drawing logic. Okay, this should all work. Make this based on window width. We'll look through that. Alright guys, quick go into bathroom. I will be right back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah, I also never like changed the category on Twitch or anything. Game development. Software and game development. Cool. Make this dynamically on the based on the window width. Yup. On tracker window aspect ratio. I think that makes the most sense. Okay, that ends. Really new loads it for the. Okay. Overlay. Oh wait, I've done that already. And we do font equals TTF and font resources fonts minecraft.ttf comma 24. Okay, if font f print f stdr overlay fail to load font and then we do the STL get error. Make sure to free it and return false, and we return true down here. Good. Because the return value is a boolean, which means either false or true. Important. Void means the function doesn't return anything. Overlay render. Okay, we'll throw some stuff in here now. Okay, so do expand this sample drawing one item. Text color. And we take the text color that you can choose from the settings. Color all the way to alpha. Are you complaining? What are you complaining? Can I initialize the text color of type STL color with const unsigned character? What do you want from me? What is this? What are you complaining? Wait, what kind of phone was that? What kind of phone was that? What are you trying to do? Comma separated values in parentheses, which is incorrect synchronization. The syntax was being interpreted as a sequence of comma separated. Why we're seeing the error not being able to initialize the value. Oh, I used the wrong parentheses. Okay, I'm stupid. That makes sense. Thanks. LGG5. Use it charge my earbuds. That's crazy. That is crazy. SDL. I'll turn the music down a bit. It's a little too loud for my liking. SDL. We create a surface. So you first create a surface from a text, and that surface you then convert into a texture. The texture is what you can then display. So from the text file to surface to texture to display. And we use the overlay font example advancement. Let's see if this displays anything. I'm gonna be curious to see. If text surface. Dude, if we actually start seeing something, I'm gonna freak out. CL texture text texture. So if we have the surface, we create the texture. So we create the texture from the surface. It's literally what it says. We take the renderer. So we take the surface and put it into the renderer. Oh wait, I'm tweaking. The surface put it into the renderer. If we then were successful on creating the texture, you have to do so many if. You constantly need to make sure, did it get created? If it didn't get created, make sure it all exits properly. If it does get created, it's like one path. It's one narrow path where everything works. You only proceed with the next critical step if the previous one worked. Why are you complaining? 4 parameters. Size length. What do you have a length parameter? Length of the text in bytes or 0 for null terminated text? Oh. I'm just gonna put 0. Zero for null terminated text. But I'm not too sure about that, honestly. Let me copy this. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put that over here. Two parameters. Okay, that can all go. Function BTF render text solid has 4 parameters. Okay. Oh, Davy Bowie. Damn. Okay, if we have the text texture, we create an STL rect. There's a destination rectangle. This is where we're gonna squeeze in. This is like the rectangle where we're gonna squeeze in the image. Text surface. Audio text surface. We'll have to see how big we're gonna make it. Change size of and backgrounds and text for overlay here. Make a random copy. Text texture, null, destination rect. Yeah, we're gonna use null pointer instead. Net resolve symbol. A renamed STL render texture. Okay, that's fair enough. STL destroy texture. Text texture. This solely takes STL frect. Well, we'll have to convert this. We have to convert this. Oh, that's so hype. That's so hype. STL render copy got renamed to STL render texture and uses STL frect instead. Just float values. So I probably would have to put like float here and everything. I'm not too sure. Oh no. Oh no. Frick. Really, it's not too bad to clean up. Yeah, and if the surface, regardless, we do destroy surface, because if the texture gets created, we will further use the texture. If the texture didn't get created, we'll destroy the surface regardless. Once the texture is created, the surface is needed. And then we present the renderer. Okay. Let me go to overlay free. Or just make sure to free the font as well. So if we have a font, then we, yeah, close it. Set it to null. Beautiful. So I think we're gonna stumble into some small errors. What are you complaining still? Remain. Name GUI. Oh, this is. Yeah, it's complaining about something. That isn't even my fault. Yeah, it's complaining about garbage that isn't my fault. Complaining about stuff in this file. Error conflicting declaration. What kind of error message is this? Because this is all not my fault. Most of it back in, fine. 1440p would be crazy. Confines the tracker window where the complex UI features are most needed while allowing overlay and settings window with a more direct SEO running. Okay, but I want to change this. Falco, that's crazy. No, I know this song. This is one of the. Oh, no, even as a child, I've listened to this. My dad dragged me into this genre for sure. That's pretty strong that you're recommending this. That's insanely strong. Great memories with this song. Holy. Yeah, I'm first gonna address these two things. Yeah. Oh, it's great. God, I gotta refill my water again. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. That's strong. Okay, what are we changing? Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. Okay, let's address this. We move to if statement. What? I don't care. Oh, it wants to do the entire thing in the if statement. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna create an frect here. Turn these into floats. Oh, and we just convert this into float. Okay, I guess it was that easy. Float. Float. Okay, chill. Yeah, C-cell cost, that's fine. And that works, that works, that works. Right now it's the MGY stuff that I kind of have to ignore. Compiler wise. I don't know if I can just comment out. Just comment out with these for now. Okay, no, it's really a big deal then. It gets to 95%. Okay. Guys, I'll quickly refill my water. Be right back. All right. Okay. Why are you complaining about this? It's fully complaining about the MGI. I know is a fine version. I've downloaded the latest MGI. Makes no sense. What are your imports? It's the latest version. Wait, yeah. Just send some of the errors. Oh yeah, yeah, sorry, yeah. My bad. Dun, 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 dun. Is there actually any error that isn't imgui.h? Is there any error that isn't that? Yeah, there's some down here. Hmm. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Because there's not much. Why is it complaining about the extern thing? Here. Linkage started here. Yeah, what's the problem with that? Why are you complaining about that? Not even an error. Why are you complaining about that? Okay, okay. Oh, it is. Okay, it has to do with that. Oh, brother. Mm. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, wait. What are we doing? Okay, wait. What? Paste pattern to all your H files. Okay, we're just gonna go into tracker.h. Seems reasonable, though. I don't even have it here. Some header, some header. I'm gonna say if we have E plus plus, if it's not defined, sorry. It's not defined. No, if it is defined. If we use it within C++, then we define Definitions and functions go here. We end it. Extern. That ends the extern. We do an endif on the C++. Same thing here for this extern. If C++. Okay. But this needs to be below. It's important. We do this for all the header files. Overlay. Go here. And go here. Same thing with settings. Go here. You go down here. And same thing with SDL. Go. Boom. So with data structures, we also need to do this. Here. Data structures. Utils. Remove this. And wrap it fully. Okay. Did I note down here? That changed. Def is now used for the overlay window. Fully rendered using SDL. Settings are in one using GUI. Cool. STL has it. Minute H. That's crazy. I think also to save battery, I've had my phone my phone also supports 1440p, but I think I've always had it set to 1080p. Because it just significantly saves battery. I just want to check that real quick. You don't need anything higher than that. Yeah, of course. No, that makes sense. Where do I see the resolution? Come on. No, it takes too long to search. All right. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. All right. Main.h hasn't. Overlay.h hasn't. Path utils. Here. Here. Settings. Has it? Yep, that makes sense. Create utils. This file is also gonna get much bigger. Once we work on template creation tool, even though a lot is gonna go through MGUI. I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna get that big. But this currently creates like this empty template. The correct brackets. Always good than the CPU and not only OSF awful. Actually so slow. Yeah. I don't even I haven't really ever used a Google phone, nor have I really seen it. I don't know. People don't really use it here. Oh, I guess. That's done. Record.h. Sick. Okay, cool. That works. That works. How much did that fix? I don't know if that fixed much. No guys in the header files make this unnecessary and fix the errors. Okay. We get rid of this little wrapper. Um, Wait, this works. That's fine. And settings. Here we didn't have that. Hello, just get rid of it. I don't know if that's really fixing much. Dang it, I didn't think I'd be debugging this much. Yeah, that didn't fix much. So main... Yeah, but what if I left the extern? Because now it's gone. What if I put the extern back? I don't feel like I should have removed that. What if I put it back? Hmm. Init SDL. No, I don't think this fixes anything. So she does nothing. Oh, I see. Sorry, yeah, I'm misinterpreting. My brain isn't functioning. But this shouldn't matter. Um... Parse simple categories. Tracker is currently not used. Void team. Same with multi-stage goals. Oh. It makes more sense to... that here. Yeah, those are the easy issues. Overlay events. Once removed from pointers. Hmm. No, this does not make any difference. Conflicting declaration of C function. How does that happen? So this makes no difference. I'll get rid of this. This doesn't make a difference. What I like just posted to their Dev News Discord channel for the first time. Oh my god. That is sick. Yo, hopefully it's a big update. It's all imported through main. Oh. That's cool, I guess. Nice. Yeah, this is garbage. Conflicting declarations. Dang, I actually had it working today. I really don't know. Problem is I can't just revert back to that. It's... So weird. Because I really want to get to the step where the settings window is part of the tracker. It actually shows something. Because I have the demo thing active. I really want to show you guys that. Because that was like my first success today, but now that success doesn't feel very real. Because I'm struggling again to debug everything. So stupid. But like I know my code itself is fine. It's just telling my IDE, my program here, what part to treat as like C code and what to treat as C++ code. Because all of this stuff should be read as C++, obviously. A lot of my functions are still C definitions. And somehow this needs to be separated. No, that's too bad. Max bigger problem, let's clear this up. The error log shows conflicting declaration. Okay. Now I'm curious what it's gonna do. Oh, wait. Move those includes out. Make sure to move the excludes out. The includes. The excludes. Or no, excludes. Because why is this all grayed out? That's an issue. Get this. Yeah, because this is C++ stuff. Okay, so still don't get why it's grayed out, but... This should work without. Get this outside. This here. Get this here. Goober ID, yep. I could don't say that. I suppose they will be getting news at every. Oh my god, yes. Yes, yes. There's no imports on that. Get you up here. You're already above. No, this makes a lot of sense that I'm doing that. Actually. Ooh, okay. We're back to this. What was up with this? Undefined reference to overlay events. What? Undefined reference to overlay events? Undefined reference to overlay update. Are you... What? You have the overlay.h. Overlay event handler. You need to be before this? Is that where you're complaining? Why are you complaining? Okay, but this is good. It's a lot less than what we had, I think. Undefined reference to overlay update. But it can link it. Oh, because I removed the consts here. I think there's some discrepancy. Yes. Wait, no, the app setting still has the const. Const. Const app settings. The rest doesn't have const. Yeah, here we need const again. Am I good or am I good? Come on! Come on! Do your thing! Please, please. This could either go horribly wrong or we actually make progress. Please. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is the demo window. We can move. Oh my god. Okay, the text is overlapping. Look at this! Look at this! Oh my god, yes! And it says example advancement up here. Oh my god, yes! 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 Oh my god, it took like a month. And obviously, well, it tracks everything below my face cam. Like, the main core algorithm stuff is still working, obviously, because it's independent. Oh my god, yes, dude. And look at this demo window. This is so sick, and this is how I imagine the settings window to kind of be, right? Because you can scroll around. It shows you can check boxes, like, it detects where my mouse is. Like, this is all within, you can see this is within this. And this is how I imagine the settings window to be. Like, look how cool this is, man. Yes, and it checks my mouse position. See, it knows what buttons I press. Now I'm pressing E, E, E. This is so good. It checks my mouse movement. It knows that I'm dragging. Like, it just fully works. Obviously, now we can turn off the demo window. Which yeah, just wanted to quickly show. This was, I thought it was the demo thing. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Yes, man. Yes. Oh my god, this is the demo window thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. You made some nice hype pyramids. No, that's hype. That's so hype. That's so hype. Okay. God, I have 1.5 hours to crank out some animation. Ah, this is no. There's no way I'm making this. But what is it displaying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's already displaying all the advancements. The settings window is still a thing, but we'll get rid of that. Okay, let's, like, open the game and see if anything happens. If anything gets completed. Okay, the text overlaying, we'll have to fix all of this formatting. Dude. Like, oh my god. We're actually doing this thing. And I know I'll be able to click and drag around because of, you guys saw. Okay, it's currently tracking this instance. We'll definitely change the version. Oh my god, yes! I'll definitely change this to 1.21.8 as like a final thing. Oh yeah, I've been looking into a method how you can actually more consistently pirate an ancient city. I'll have to still think a lot about it. Shout out to Yumeko. He has been P-Fund, yep. He's been thinking about it. And he's also been working on like more consistent ways to get a lot more drowns to spawn and stuff like that. Super crazy. I'm gonna go into the Miko test world. Oh my god, all of it just disappears because we've done all of it. No way, dude. It's all just gone. That's how it's supposed to be. Well, there will be a setting for it to either display the completed ones or remove them. We'll have two options. Miku test again. Allow commands. Oh my god. Okay, we're here. The advancements are back. Oh my god. The advancements are back. And we want to get an advancement, so we do /give at p acquire not acquire hardware. /give it p iron ingot. And the iron ingot is now gonna disappear. Yep. The acquire hardware is gone. And everything shifted over. The displayed 10. Yeah, it's currently hard locked to 10. Okay. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, the text makes no sense, but okay, we're gonna do advancement grant at p only Minecraft story, enter the nether. And we need to go deeper is gone. Minecraft slash advancement grant ep only Minecraft story mine diamonds. And diamonds is gone. And like the advancements get less and less and less and less. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Currently I have nothing to show for like the different stages. And we're not displaying any of the icons yet. But this works. Okay, this opens a lot of questions. I think the next thing I want to tackle, and it says example advancement, but it only says the text. That's fine. Okay, crazy. Crazy. Why can I not move? Oh, did we crash? I don't know what happened there. Okay. But when I have the settings open, it's not going to update. At least now. I'm going to change this, but I was just curious if that's actually going to work. So the overlay should not update whenever I open the settings. The tracker window itself. So we're going to do advancement, grant, ep only, Minecraft, nether, enter, or bastion, what was it? Find bastion. Yeah, the overlay doesn't visually update until we close it. Okay, that is just to like, make the GPU do less stuff. Okay, that's cool. Alright guys, quickly on to bathroom, oh my god. And then we're gonna look into integrating the settings window into here, so this separate window doesn't exist anymore. But I should probably push this to GitHub first. Overlay when fully rendered is anything attractive settings, and no, that's not true yet. It is fully rendered using SDL. Overlay and settings window are fully rendered using SDL, and tracker uses imGUI. Text is still overlapping, but tracker displays cement backgrounds. No icons yet. Fail to load image. Parameter file is invalid. Wait, because it should display the icons already. No, before I push that, it should display the icons. Fail to load image and tracker. Oh, wait. What is the path that we're sending into this? Look at icon path. Resources, icons. Is that plural? Icons. Yes, resources, icons. From here, resources, icons. It takes the icon value string. No, that's the next thing I gotta address. Why did the icons not display, actually? Settings window I can set as that. Let's go release mode. I mean, that should work the same. Oh, that's good. That's so good, though. Okay, we gotta focus on the icons now. Then we'll integrate the settings window. Damn, I can't believe I'm seeing this right now. Okay, close. And it gives me this twice. Text displays on the overlay and the advancement backgrounds display and clean themselves up on the tracker. Text is still overlapping, so it should adjust to how wide the background is. Wait, does zooming in and out work? I haven't even tested that. Does any of that work? Oh my god, look at that. I can move it around! Oh my god. Yes! That's, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, like, of course. We worked on that. That's how this is gonna work, by the way. That is how this is gonna work. That is how you're gonna be able... Look how tiny! That is how you're gonna be able to display as many advancements as you want. That was the whole idea. Yeah, you'll be able to go pre-insane on this. There's no limit to where you can move. I'll make this kind of adjust to the aspect ratio of the screen. Like, the crazy thing is I can go insane on this. I think being able to zoom in this far, I mean, that's good enough. Yes, it can already do regular AA, yeah. I mean, the 116 template, for example, already has all 116 advancements in there. Yeah, you can definitely already do AA. We can look at that right now, I guess. Okay, I'm currently on the release mode. If I go here... Yes, it will be able to do back. You have to set up the template for it, yeah. No, it's just somebody has to put in the time to set up a template file like this for Blazing Caves. So somebody has to think about how would you approach Blazing Caves. I've thought about it. As like long-term goals, you would probably put the individual tabs. You know, like Blazing Caves has milestone tab, or like has a mining tab, has a monsters tab, has an adventure tab, like these different tabs and an advancement for that. But somebody, I mean, maybe I'll tackle that. It's honestly not that big of a deal. You just have to grant yourself all the advancements and then put the advancement names and everything. But again, I'm gonna make this a more graphical user interface so it's easier to create these templates. But yes, you can create these templates. You just have to go through the effort of putting everything in here so the tracker knows what to look for. Obviously, it doesn't need to be Minecraft here. You can put Blazing Caves here and then it will work. Yes, so Blazing Caves will work, and I'll probably make a template for it anyways. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I want to see the all advancements as well. So I opened up the folder here. We're renaming this, and we're taking the 116 one. Boom! Oh, the text does. Oh, because it displays. Oh, but that actually, like, okay. This is hot tourist destinations. It doesn't display the icons yet. Right. I have no collision detection on that. You can see complete catalog has all the cats named below. Adventuring time is partially completed. So this is how the icon looks like when it's half completed. It's not disappearing yet. But those are all 80 advancements. You can see 8 rows, 10 columns, yeah. So those are all 116 advancements. Dude, look how tiny! By the way, I'm in full screen, yeah. Oh my god. And it always displays fully sharp. There's no blur. This was really important to me. That's so cool, though. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, I couldn't load the placeholder PNG. Yeah, for any other templates, only for Ethan's template, only for the Miku percent template, I've actually added proper icons. So like only Miku's, yeah, only this one has everything linked properly here. Let's go back to debug. This will give me the Miku percent. Parameter file is invalid. What? Okay. And background is advancements or later stats with criteria should display separately below all the others, and then list all the criteria in a column. Yeah. Okay, one thing which we had in tracker, zoom level. Where am I clamping? Did I note that clamp? No. Tracker GUI thing. Tracker render GUI. Yeah, clamp zoom level. What if I make this even smaller? Like what number affects what? We can go insane on this. I want to be able to zoom out like crazy, or zoom in like crazy. I just want to know which number is which. Minimum value. That's crazy though. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Font rasterizer. I broke the thing. Okay, execute 3. No, that is too small. Okay. So I guess zooming... Okay. So once we go sub-pixel, it probably has a problem. It's probably linked to this, though. 0.5. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'm stupid. No, wait, we can go smaller. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Damn. Like, I don't have to worry too much about everything being fully space efficient, because I have so much space. It just jumps. Oh, and then I can't scroll back out. Oh, yikes. Nope, we will leave this. Does that just allow me to zoom back in? Value, zoom in. This is the zoom in, I think. Okay. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, quickly on to bathroom. I'll be right back. Let's just start this again. We'll be right back. Oh, this is crazy. And yeah, right click or mouse wheel. Both move these around. And I think, yeah. You don't even have to, like, I'm currently selecting my Opera window, but I can still zoom in and out. Obviously, when I click, it's gonna select, but I can actually interact with it without being tabbed into it, which is like insane. Yeah, which is this flag actually. It's this no bring to front on focus. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. And yeah, hence why the thought that the only like progress you're gonna see is the title bar up here. Which could be a bit small, but I think that's fine. Because then you have, yeah, everything important here, and the actual completion status just up here with the in-game time. Right. It's a little unintuitive to not use the left click, but left click is gonna interact with a few things. I think that makes sense. Okay. Advancement or later stat categories with criteria should display separately below all the others. Then in a column. Currently, none of the icons are displaying, and I get this error closing the tracker. Voice. The overlay itself only had the text, right? There wasn't supposed to be anything else. Some tweaking. Text color, text surface. Yeah, no, they only had the text, so that's fine. Damn. No, that's crazy. Crazy stuff. All right, I have like 1 more hour. Epic Games giving out a new game? No, Steam. Kitchen Wars. Okay. Locker turn-based cyberpunk action. Wait, Epic Games has like 2 new games. I'll just grab them regardless. Do that. Dun, dun, dun. We are grabbing them. The second one as well. There's actually nothing to hide. I wasn't sure what it showed on the order, but because I have nothing to pay, it doesn't matter. Store. Here. Grab. Give it to me. Yes. Looks like another game that I'm probably not gonna play, but hey, whatever. Filling up the freaking. Oh, I have managed to get a second page. Let's go. That's how far we've gotten. That's hype. Once Human, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm definitely gonna play. And 2 Point Hospital is also like a crazy game that you just mess around in. Civilization 6, right? That was from last week. That one is huge. Well, I guess the game itself is not huge, but it's a big title. All be in one page. Where do I do that? List. Oh wait, list is kind of nice. Oh yeah, here. All. Yeah. I'll give it as a list, maybe. Show some stuff. Doesn't matter. Okay. What are we doing? Failed to load image in the middle happen because image load received empty or null strings indicates that some items and template traces and icon either missing or empty. But why did none of this load when it's clearly there? Items? No, not 7. Iron ingot. Oh, PNG. It's clearly there. That's not how that works. Here's where we load it. Oh yeah, but then I see what the path will be. The path is a null pointer. Or path at 0 is just null terminated, so we basically don't have a path. We're gonna say print standard error invalid. Path for texture. Turn null pointer. Let's see. Yeah, this shows playtime. Oh wait, why do I not see that otherwise? Where's the Tomb Raider 40-hour set of Tomb Raider? Damn, wait, literally today we have succeeded the playtime of the regular Tomb Raider. Okay, what are you gonna say now? How far can we zoom in? Oh, we can zoom in very far. Oh, that broke something. Oh. Oh yeah, I can't zoom back out. Because it's my exponential zoom factor. Oh. It interpolates. Yeah, I should not do that. It's too tempting, but I should not do that. It breaks the zoom. I should need to go into tracker. GUI. No, this just breaks it. Because this is like the exponential zoom. That stays consistent on all levels. Cool. Yeah, simple grid layout. This is the stuff we kind of have to work on. Oh. Yeah, this works how you would expect. Cool, cool. Yeah, wow, you can display a lot. You can move it off completely to the side. I probably have to draw borders or something. We'll see how I'm handling that. Because you could move this so far off the screen that you're just not going to find it anymore. If you restart, it's going to reset anyways. Yeah, so I guess that's a way to reset it. That's crazy though. Okay. Invalid path for nothing. Nothing. Why is there nothing? Invalid path for texture. That's literally where we... Okay, but we know where the issue is then. Like what? It's garbage. No path. Where are we calling you? We copy this into here, and then we use it. The hell? Where's the first time that we load this? Here. I set a breakpoint. Debug. Oh, I can't put it in the background now. Oh, that's... Because none of these functionalities have loaded. Oh, brother. I want to use the breakpoint. Okay, I need to move the window out of the way. Get over here. Let me close it. Luckily, it remembers the position. Okay. Um... Full icon path. Icons, items... Oh, this seems right. It loads the full icon path. What does this arrow do? Step into. Path is this. Step out. Wait, did the iron ingot succeed? Full icon path? Oh, what? What? Story enter nether. How does that happen? Oh. Wait, does the first one work? And after that, it takes this as the icon path? Why would you do that? Or did I mess something up here? No. What? Hey, but to confirm my suspicion... Oh, wait, no. Get rid of the breakpoint. So, does the iron ingot actually display, and it fails after that? Let's drop the iron. Let's do advancement, revoke, AP, everything. Restart. Where's the iron ingot? No. But it also does not display. Texture, nothing. Oh, I wasn't very smart keeping this here. Move it out of the way. Ends at the breakpoint. Oh, you can like... Okay. Mute a breakpoint. That's what I should do. Full icon path is Minecraft.story.smelt item. How? That's garbage. That's absolute bogus. Okay, we'll fix that in a second. We'll quickly go to tracker. Render UI. We simplify this a little bit. IMU32 text color. There. I'm fine with just one float padding. And then it just uses padding. That's fine. So it's like X and Y. The distance is the same. Load row max height. We go through all the advancement counts. If yeah, obviously if the criteria count is greater 1, then we display 1. So this is to separate the ones that have criteria. And then the settings. Zone advancement or the criteria, or it's done and we have it removed. From the main drawing logic, we skip yeah, skip multi criteria needed or no advancements from this initial drawing cycle. That makes sense. Yeah. Background size. We calculate the text size. And this is the cool thing with MGUI now. With SDL, this is going to be a little more tricky. We'll figure it out. What is Fmax F supposed to be? Oh, it's from math. Okay. Float. Right. This text size dot y. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, that's complaining. Yeah, that's fine. This item width greater display size dot x zoom level minus padding divided by t zoom level. And we set the padding. Why am I still in here? What are we doing? We're like this. Y plus equal row max height. There's a zoom level times camera offset. There's not camera offset. Okay. Then we don't have any icon size now. Where is that? Why do we not have the icon size anymore? Okay. Screen pause. Oh, the item width. Okay, 32 is spacing. Okay, I'm not gonna be typing all of this. Add text. Move to the next line for multi-area. Current y plus equal the max height x, then just the padding. Render multi when a vertical list I equals 0. What more time do I have? I'm not gonna make it. Rinse. What? And this again. Oh wait, no, I'm tweaking. We're iterating through the advancement counts. Clickable category. We're gonna create an advancement, which is then the T template. Data and the advancement index. If we don't have an advancement or advancement criteria count smaller equal 1 for the advancement done and completed goals. Continue. Yup. Get the texture, background size, screen position. Oh, this looks awful, but that's how. Because the code shouldn't really go further than this line. It's kind of a thing. Whatever. Like auto formatting it. Okay. Gonna end debugging. Wait, what? I have a typo? If... What did I miss? Like this. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. Oh my god, wait, I saw something. I don't know why it works now though. Oh my god. Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go! Yes, dude. What fixed the icons now? Huh. Yo. Oh wait, the zooming adjusts though. Oh, that's weird. Oh, right. The zooming adjusts to... I see the thing. You adjust to this. Is that annoying? Kind of. You rearrange to adjust to what is visible. Okay, what if we go to the 116 template now? How's this gonna look? Very curious now. Not rename. Um... Okay. Go here. Rename this. Oh. Yeah, because here I don't have the icons set yet. Oh, right. They go all below each other now. Okay, here I haven't the I don't have the icons set yet. I have to work on the stat categories. Okay. Currently, and this spacing looks interesting. To make sure none of the text is ever overlapping. Spaces it based on the biggest name. If I were to make... Oh, yeah, okay. The path for texture. Of sand. Okay, can't find the thing. I'm gonna rebuild this. Dun, 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 dun. And now we build the debug. Okay, this displays. But here it's like overlapping. But to confirm my theory, if I my path for texture, it still failed. Still failed slow something. Where does that come from? It's annoying. Templates. If I go into the language file, I mean with diamonds, and I make this really long. I start again. No, I don't understand the offset. Okay. Uh, path for texture. Whenever this gets loaded, and bang. Okay, I need to move this. Over here. Okay, what are we at now? Path is empty. Oh, it's for the stat category. That category trims crafting. Resources, icons. Oh, continue. And then we're again empty. Run. Then it finishes. Hmm. About A is set to 1. Here we increase it. Yeah, it fails. It fails to get it in here. I think. Because then the icon path. New create icon path. Oh, doesn't get created at all. Oh. Okay. I see that. I see that. Alright guys, quickly on the bathroom. Be right back. Okay, that is very interesting. So for substats, we'll copy this. Yeah. Play now. For the most part. Noticed that the to load image error comes from the substats. That comes from the icon key of substats. The new create icon path and tracker categories. Yeah, it's just never set. Never set. Here's how it looks within the template file. The trim and another upgrade trim textures. Seems that no, it actually just never uses it. Yeah. Also, advancements with criteria should still next to each other, but each forms its own column with criteria. But next to each other. Also not sure if I like the arranging of now the rearranging is fine, I think. Okay. They were getting somewhere. Yeah, we go through this. We run until then it starts playing. Okay. Although the text is still super long, it doesn't display properly. These gaps seem a little weirdly arbitrary. Don't really understand those yet. Everything renders really nice resolution. That's so beautiful. It's just fun playing around them. Okay. Sounds good. Right here, criteria object and is object. Mm-hmm. Unchanged. Okay. Get object item. Get item. We take the icon path now. Full crit icon path. So if it's a string, welcome back to Western. It's a string and yeah, don't worry. I'll come back. I'll come back. It's a string and it's not null terminated right off the start. Wait, what? Ah, yeah, we create the size. Yeah, that makes sense. Defining an array, or like a string, basically. Specific size. We'll create icon path. That's where we're gonna print it into. We need the size of the full crit icon path, and I'm gonna take resources icons and s, and we take the crit icon value string. Then we copy yep. And we take the texture and load it properly with the scale mode. This is like the function that makes sure everything is sharply displayed with this exact scale mode. That's really important. In the tracker render, and we use the icon path. Okay, this should already fix something. Should at least get rid of the errors. And we can quickly test the 116. So that's how it looks now. It currently does adjust the window, which I think is fine. Might take some getting used to, but that's just how it's gonna scale. There's no other way that makes sense to always use the space that you have available. But it has to wrap around. Okay, cool. But how does this work with the 116 now? Open in Explorer. The 1, we're gonna take the 116. Boom. Oh. Oh, because in 116 I don't have the icon set up. I can't test that. Settings 116. I just need to get this back just to check for the error. Oh wait, okay, wait, but I think it's fixed. Finish with execute -1. Wait, what? Why execute -1? Oh, because I close it through the. I'm stupid. I close it through the debugger. Now it's perfect. Yeah, no more errors. Nice. So that worked. But I need to test it with Ethan's template. Or I need to. Well, I should probably add proper images to the 116 advancements, but there's no way I can do that today. That would be the next thing. So like, test most of it with the 116. Then I know it will work. Okay, one last thing I want to do. Tracker. We're gonna go tracker render GUI. Basically, I want to make sure that the advancements with criteria kind of display next to each other as individual columns. We have vertical spacing. I'm gonna make a little more. Cool. They're still the same. Log item mentions. Okay. Float criteria height. If the advancement count is the criteria count is more than 1. I'm gonna go criteria height equals cast it to float criteria count to be probably adjust these numbers xpx per criterion. And then we have the item height plus the criteria height. Roll wrapping. Okay. I'm just gonna replace the entire thing. I'm too lazy now. I just want to see if it works. I usually don't do this. Whatever, it's fine for now. Okay, let's see what this did. What failed? So what? Here, most likely. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, what? Now it draws everything twice. Oh, I know why. They literally have the loop twice. Why not? Wait, what? I have way too much here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have this loop like twice. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Beautiful. That works. And now we'll go over to 116. Just rename this. And this back. Yeah. That's more like it, I guess. Does... Okay, if I were to kill a creeper... Like a little annoying to zoom into it, though. If I were to kill a creeper... Would it disappear? Alright. I'm gonna just summon creeper slash PvP sword. Creeper did not disappear. Okay. Next, it needs to make sure that criteria of elements also disappear when they completed. And this should be independent. Should they disappear regardless? Criteria should disappear when this flag is set to true. Otherwise, just decrease in opacity when flag is set to false. When they do disappear, map should tidy further already. Okay, that's good progress. That's good progress. Backgrounds and icons to render. Not yet tested with backgrounds. Alright, I'm gonna actually push this. Let's go. This is huge. Fail to load image, that's fine. Alright. Continue here. Very good. Alright, TD Intern Challenge has been running. I'm definitely gonna restart my computer again and only have this. Okay. But that's it. That's it. Chill little 10-hour stream. Good track of progress though. We got the displaying. I just gotta animate it on the overlay. Get the settings window in. Let me write a couple notes. That's real hype. Can you hear? This window integrated into tracker window display animate overlay play more than just advancements. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's real hype. It's really hype. Alright. Thank you guys for being on the stream. That was epic. So I guess good that I have to get up so early because I actually just, managed to grind a little bit. And we are currently stable in terms of, like, bugs and stuff. So, like, everything is running stable. Ethan's template displays all the icons so far. For the 116 template, I don't have it yet. So that's something I'll have to test still. But finally something is visible. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay, very cool. Very cool. No, this is fun. I'll see you all again. Hopefully next Saturday. In a week. It's been a pleasure. Thanks guys for being on the stream. Thanks so much, Dogmaster, for staying until now. And I wish you all a great week. Goodbye.